The topic for today is about understanding test measurement and evaluation in physical education. Test
Is any tool which is able to provide you information. When we talk about information in test measurement evaluation, physical education and sports can be about the trait, quality, character, or even dimension. But whose trait, whose quality, whose character, whose dimension? In physical education, it can be about not only confined to the person or athlete, it can be about the object also, it can be about the playing conditions or the sports situations or the sports event also. As an example, it's not about testing in physical education is confined to test the height, the physiological parameter, the psychological parameter, the biomechanical parameter of an athlete. No, even uh, in organizing an event, for example, most of you might have seen the cricket. The umpire uses a test to check the quality of the light. If the quality of the light is not appropriate, which I will discuss later on, he will say that with the according to the test, the conditions are not suitable according to the test. So it is not that by just looking at the sky, the referee decides the condition is not suitable. They go for standard test and then they talk about the quality of the condition or a situation of the event, and then they make the judgments. So if we just agree to this point, measurement is an act of assessing. Any tool, any instrument qualifies as a test if it is able to give information regarding the characteristics, quality, trait of an object, or whether it is about a person, or whether it is about an event, or whether it is of a condition in terms of scores, in terms of quantifiable, in terms of quantifiable terms, in terms of numbers. So sometimes you may say the pen or a pencil, the writing, the handwriting of a pen or a pencil. So the pen, sometimes they call it as a test, but it doesn't qualify a test for a only one reason, because the pen, using a pen and writing with a pen or a pencil, can talk about the attribute, the dimension, the attribute of an individual, but not in quantifiable terms. But not in quantifiable terms, the only reason it doesn't qualify as a test. So, whenever you go for a test, the aspect is, yes, there are a lot of things which can give you informations, but does that information gives in terms of score, which is very essential. You said about assessing the pulse manually. It is okay, it is a test, because it is, you're able to determine a score out of it. 60 beats per minute, 70, 80 or 90 pulses per minute, whatever the score comes, you are able to determine the score. And the non-ability to come on a correct score, the non-ability to come on that correct score every time, if the pulse of a person is 60 and you measure it every time, or two people or three people measure this of a same person, but still the score doesn't come on to 60, someone says 65, someone says 70, someone says 55, the deviation, the more the deviation in the score is, the lack of confidence in the test will be. And here is what more gadgets are used, mechanical devices are used, and within mechanical devices, lot of advancements are coming up. You would like to have those assessment devices which can give the score with the minimal error. So ultimately, score is important for measurement. Score is very essential for measurement, and one of the most important prerequisites for evaluation, because what happens if you don't have the score? If you don't have the score, evaluation is hampered, because score is the most prerequisite task for any evaluation. So evaluation is all about classification and decision making. It's all about statement of quality. So whereas it is the measurement talks about the act of assessing. After assessing, when you get scores, this evaluation becomes the statement of quality: good, better, best, low, high, poor, average, A plus, A, B, B plus, very good, good, excellent, outstanding, poor, fail. These are the statements of quality, and evaluation is used for decision making. Evaluation is used for classification. If I say for any evaluation, for any statement of quality, score is prerequisite. For any score or measurement, test is prerequisite. So if you don't have a test, if you didn't apply a test, you didn't get a score. And when you didn't get a score, the statement of quality cannot be standardized, cannot be valid.